You all hear me? Good. Well, happy May Day to everybody.
Hey.
And we haven't all died of swine fever, but some are more prone than others.
Hey.
And talking about Plod's been having a bit of flack the last few weeks. And you may have thought that the average Plod is a pretty thick sort of geezer, but he's a veritable Einstein compared to the people who run him, the officers. Take, for example, that poor Brazilian lad who got shot at Clerkenwell police station. Now, the people who shot him obviously done a wrong thing, but they're not to be blamed totally because they thought they were confronting a suicide bomber. That's what they were told. And the person who told them, who was in charge of the operation, was someone called Cressida Dick. What a fucking name, eh? It's better than Biggest Dickus. Anyway, she told them that they were confronting a suicide bomber. And what happens? She gets promoted. I wonder what the interview was like. What did you do in your last job? I made a complete cock up of it. That's just who we're looking for. You're promoted. Similarly, it is wrong to blame two police officers for what happened in the city. The people who should be blamed are the people who gave them their orders. Now I want to appeal today for a peaceful demonstration, and let's hope that Plod ain't worked out all kinds of daft ideas to give us the hump. Someone's worked it out on the 9th floor of Scotland Yard, some dickhead, probably Cressida dickhead. So I appeal to everyone, this is a peaceful demonstration, don't be provoked. We're here to demonstrate for May Day. Let's get on to May Day. May Day, as a Labour festival, was started in 1888 when the First International called for strikes on May Day for the 8-hour day. 120 years later, we still ain't got it. That's how successful the TUC has been. In fact, it might be a good thing to start calling for strikes for the 8-hour day. In 1889, there was a demonstration in Chicago where a bomb went off and 6 anarchists were framed and executed. We remember them today. They are our flesh and our blood. And the other thing about May Day, if this is a festival of labour, you can't be at work. You can't celebrate labour while you're a wage slave. So let's say to all of us here, we are free people here now of our own volition. As you will know, there's an economic crisis going on, which the government has got a plan. The plan is, give loads of money to the rich and take it off the poor. Now, that hasn't occurred to them that if they scrap the nuclear deterrent, scrap Trident, scrap these two ridiculous aircraft carriers that are being built, and stop getting involved in unwinnable foreign wars, then the crisis will be solved. There's the money you want. Now I've solved the economic crisis, I'll talk about anarchy. My opinion, an anarchist is someone who's trying to get out of this madhouse that government has imprisoned us all in. And we today are saying to everybody here, you have an alternative. Like the last speaker said about those workers in Enfield and Belfast, they could have walked out the door with their tail between their legs. They didn't do that. They decided to make a stand. And everyone here has the ability to make a stand and stop this. Once again, I wish you all happy May Day. Look forward to seeing you all, and let's hope we don't all die of swine fever, apart from the government who deserve to get swine fever.
Hey!